welcome back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. I come to talk to y'all on the behalf of my father. I come to talk to y'all about this. Let me tell y'all about my daddy. Look, my daddy put all of us on this earth, and we all have a calling on our lives on this earth. Each and every one of us on this God green earth has a calling on our lives. And God, when He give us that calling, we are here to serve the calling that He give us. No matter which way the calling comes, we all have a calling on our lives. And some people don't understand that God works in mysterious ways. He does. And when He call you to do something, He expects for you to answer that call. When He wants you to do something, He expects for you to answer it. The call can come any kind of way. It can come in the form of helping your family. It can come in the form of helping homeless people. It can come in the form of helping people that's, going through pain and suffering. Like, say you see somebody outside and you don't know their situation, but you walk up to this person and you see something inside this person. You know something is not right with this person. You know something ain't right. But you walk up to the person, even though you don't know how this person is going to respond on you walking up to them. But you're doing it because that's the calling of God telling you to do this. So you walk up to the person and you ask the person, is they okay? How was your day? How's your day going? Or whatever. And if the person answers you in a respectable way and say that, everything is fine in their day. Because, sometimes people would do that. Even though their day is not fine, they would say that. Because they don't know if they should talk to you because you are a stranger. That's how people act. But if they want to talk to you, even though you're a stranger, they will answer you in another way where that's giving you a chance to sit down and talk to them. Because they will definitely tell you what's their situation. That's what they would do. That's what people do. And that's how my father works when He's sending you to do a calling to help somebody. The calling comes in all kind of different ways. All kind of different ways. You could be in a store and you could see somebody that's struggling in the store. And you walk up to the person and ask them, do they need anything? And you help that person. That was your calling from God. That was your assignment. See, God give out all kind of different assignments to us. We all have a different assignment than what God wants us to do out here on this earth. We all have different assignments when God called us to do things. See, people think that you have to be out there doing things when you working for the Lord. When you doing your calling for God and you have assignment, your heart is set on what God wants you to do. Your mind ain't set on nothing else but God. You set on the assignment that God give you to do. That's the only thing that you be focusing on is that assignment that God have you to do. And once you complete that assignment for God, then God gives you his praise. He gives you his praise. And his praise can come in all kind of forms, all kind of ways. His praise can come. And another thing y'all need to understand about my Father is that God don't take you because, you think you're supposed to go. No. God take you when it's your time to go. See, people got to understand that God don't take you as long as you got a calling on this earth. If you got a calling on this earth, nobody can remove you off this earth, because the Father says that your time is not up. And the longer you got something to do down here for God, no man, no woman, or no demons or no devils can come between God's calling. Because that's how God works. People can try all they can to remove the people that God called, but they can't. Because they have to go through God to get to the people that God calls on to do his will. They have to go through God. People wonder how things get blocked when they try to go after God's people, because God blocks it. You know the song they got? God blocks it. He really do blocks it. God really do blocks it. These gospel songs that these people be making, some of these people have went through it. And they bring out these gospel songs because they actually went through the things that God have done. They really went through it. So that's why when they bring these songs out, they have experienced the things that God have done. So when you hear a song, when they say God blocked it, oh yes, he really blocked it. And somebody that made that song went through it and know that God blocked a lot of things that happen in their lives. Because that's what he does. God ain't going to let nothing happen to nobody when he got a calling on their life. When you got a calling from God, nothing can come between that calling, because that's God's doing. That's God's doing. Now, when your assignment is up and God say your assignment is up, you don't know how God dismiss your calling. You don't know how he does it. Only God knows that. Only God knows how he dismissed the assignment when he's ready to call you home. It comes in all kind of forms and all kind of ways. That's how he works. That's how my Father works. So, what I'm speaking on, like Dr. Martin Luther King and all them, they had a calling on their life. That was a calling from God. And when God said it was time for them to come home, it was their time. It was their time. And God let it happen because it was their time to come home. See, that's how he works. When he's ready for you to come home, it can happen in all kind of different ways of him calling you home. All kind of different ways of him calling you home. But if God said, you're not going home, you got too much work for me, for you to do on this earth. Your time is not up. You're not going nowhere. You got too much to do down here. You're not going nowhere. And that's what God says. And that's what God stands on. And when God stands on something, and he say that your time is not up, nobody cannot dismiss that calling but God. Nobody. No man, no woman, no demons, no devils, nobody cannot cross God. Because once God set his throne on something, nobody can come between that. Once God say what's going to happen, it's going to happen. And nobody can come between that. Because that's how God works. And how many people, I don't care how many missiles, how many guns, how many people come after people or whatever. If God say that them people is not going to touch who he got a calling for, they are not going to touch them. He don't care how many missiles, guns, or whatever they got. If God said that person ain't going off the earth, that person ain't going off the earth. Because he has the final say. God has the final say. And nobody cannot disobey God when he has the final say. Because all of these missiles and guns and all this can't trump God. None of that stuff can't trump God. All of them missiles and stuff cannot trump God. Because God blocks it. If somebody throw out a missile, God is going to block that missile. Because that missile is not coming towards who he got to do his calling. Nobody can't not stop God when he put his hand on something. When God put his hands on something, nobody can come between that. Nobody. And that's just the way it is. And like I say, when God blocks it, he really do blocks it. Can't nothing come past God. If he say it's blocked, it's blocked. Because God put up all kind of roadblocks on everybody. If anybody try to mess with people that he called to do his will, he's going to block everything. Even if he got to take the people off the earth. That's what he does. Even if he got to remove you off the earth for messing with his people that he called to do his will, if he had to remove you, that's what God gonna do. He is going to remove you. That's how he works. Because God created this world. He did this. He made this world. He made us. And nobody can do nothing that God can do without God's permission. That's how my daddy works. That's how he works. So he don't care what man, what woman, what demon, what devil think that they run this world, but they don't. God run this world. And God prove it every single time he had to prove it to man that if they cross him, they're going to see what he's going to do. That's what my Father does. God is not a man that lies, and God is not a man that's going to play games with nobody, because God don't play games with nobody. And when he say ain't nothing going to happen, ain't nothing going to happen, because that's God. He is the great I am, and the beginning and the end. That's who he is. And he's not going to stand for nothing off nobody. Because he created this and he created us. And if he had to prove it, that's what he's going to do. He's going to prove it. So that's how y'all got to understand. That's how God works. When God wants something to happen, he let it happen. If he don't want it to happen, it's not going to happen. Because it's all in God's hands. Everything on this earth is all in God's hands. We all is in God's hands. All of us. And ain't nothing nobody can do without God's permission. And once y'all decide to realize that, y'all will be better off when y'all realize that God has the control of everything on this God green earth. Us and everything else on this God green earth. God has the control of everything on this earth. Everything he has control over. So no matter how many people out there that have these guns, these missions, these missiles, all of that, it don't matter. Because God has the final say so. He has the final say so. On everything that happens, God has the final say so. And the point, what I'm trying to say, that y'all need to let it go. All of this fighting and killing and all this, and people out there protesting and all of this stuff, you need to let it go and give it to God and let God do the will. Let God handle this. Because man can't do nothing once God step in. They ain't got no other choice but to bow down to God. No other choice. Because God is the only one can stop this stuff. And this is the point he's telling me for y'all to get across to y'all heads, is to let him handle this. Because this is his fight, not y'all fight. This is God's fight. And he's telling y'all to let him handle this. Because all of this stuff these people is doing, they are not going to get away with this. God sees it all. He knows it all. He knows what's going on. He sees all of this. And he's telling y'all to let him handle it. Stay out of it and let him handle it. This is what he's saying. Let him handle this. He got this. He sees this. But every time y'all step in and try to handle it, y'all is messing with God. His mission on what he does. Y'all stepping in and messing with God's mission on what he doing, what he's saying. Y'all don't have the faith in him at all to show y'all what he can do. Y'all don't have not one bit of faith in God to show him what he could do. Y'all don't have no faith in him. Because if you did, you wouldn't be out there trying to fight this battle that y'all cannot handle. Y'all have a family at home that y'all should be taking care of, instead of out here trying to fight a battle that y'all can't handle. The only person can handle this battle is God. This is God's battle, not y'all battle. This is God's battle. This been going on too long. Do y'all get what I'm saying here? This battle has been going on too long. Too many people have been dying off this earth over necessary stuff that should not be going on out here on this God green earth. And God is tired of it. Too many people been dying from year after year after year after year. Somebody been passing off the earth just because these people think they are God when they are not God. It's only one creator. It's only one. And once these people realize that it's only one creator and that nobody else can't do what God do, they will be better off when they accept that they cannot turn this world upside down without God's permission. They can't, because it's God's world. This is his world. And nobody don't have the right to turn this world upside down without getting permission from God. And he is sick of it. He is tired of too many people dying off the earth over necessary things. Money, food, clothes, roof over their heads. All of this is necessary. All of this is necessary. These people shouldn't have to be going through this. And God is tired because it's been going on too long. If it ain't food, clothes, material things, it's people health, trying to, go to the doctor, trying to see the dentist, all of this stuff that these people is doing. God is sick and tired of it. These people have the right to have food, clothes, roof over their heads. They have the right to go to the doctor, to see the dentist, all of that stuff. Nobody shouldn't be in bondage. Nobody should not be in bondage. And this is what God is saying. Everybody should have the right to have free will to do what they want to do on this earth. Free will. To live the life according to God's ways and to his rules. No man, no woman, no demon, no devils, and God's rules. That's the way it's supposed to go. That the people supposed to come to God. When you're going through things, you go to God. Because man can't give you nothing without the permission from God. And this is what God been trying to get to y'all. That you come to him if you go through anything. You come to God. Because God is the one can lift it up and give you what you need. That's why he always say, come to me when you need things. Come to me. I'm the one can give you. Come to me. Man have to go to God. They can't get nothing unless God put it on the earth. And once y'all accept this, accept that God is the one that does all of this, y'all would be better off if y'all accept it and come to God. And y'all will see what God can do. You will see the things that God can do if y'all just give it over to God and let God handle it and stop trying to handle it yourself. Give it all to God and you will see the things God will do to change things. That's up to y'all. Stop trying to be out here and fighting things that y'all cannot fight and just give it to God and let God handle it. That's what you should do. And let God show y'all what he can do. Just go to him. And y'all will see the things God can do. Thank y'all for listening to me. This is on the behalf of me talking to y'all about my Father and what he can do. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.